Hello, everyone. Welcome to the LifeVantage Opportunity Overview. We are Dr. Dondee and Marci Nettles, and we are super excited to be sharing the information that we're going to share with you tonight because it will literally rock your world and change your next decade, but only if you let it. So let's get into the information. And before we do, let us kind of just share with you how we became your presenters and a little bit about us. So I'll go first. As I said, my name is Dr. Dondee Nettles. I was a family wellness chiropractor for many years and helping tons of people. We had the fourth largest practice in the state of Arizona, professionally doing well, personally doing well. I was an AM talk radio host every Saturday on 2 different AM stations. I had a program from noon to 1, an hour every Saturday on the radio, and everything was wonderful. And then parenthood came my way, and I had no capacity to be a father because of the demands of my professional career, being a health educator, being a chiropractor, and being a radio show host. So literally 80 to 90 hours a week outside my home was my life. But I wanted to be a father, kept trying to find places in my schedule, just wouldn't allow it until the information that we're going to share with you came into my life, implemented it into my life. A year later, sold my practice, canceled my radio show. And for the last 10 years, I've been a stay-at-home dad, stay-at-home grandfather after meeting this beautiful wife. And Marci is, without a doubt, the greatest blessing in my life. And I met her in this business. And we now have a blended family, which she'll tell you a little bit more about. But we are super excited to be coming to you and sharing something with you that has transformed our lives dramatically, because lots of people are looking for hope, especially right now, and we think we've got a great opportunity for you.
Oh, seriously, it is almost the new year and people are looking for better in their lives. For me, when I found LifeVantage, or when LifeVantage found me, I needed a whole lot of better. I was actually a police officer for almost 10 years. I loved it. I was good at it. I got paid well and I was helping people. But what I didn't like was that my kids were only 6 and 9 when I went through the law enforcement academy. So I had to make some of the same hard choices many of you have to make. And that is, when do you go to work and when do you get to be that parent that Dondee was talking about, right? So many of us have that challenge. Well, I decided that graveyards was going to be the best option. So I worked at nights while my kids were sleeping, which meant I was home when they got home from school. It was good, but I was always exhausted and never truly fully present for them. Plus, something else I learned during that career was that anytime that you need to have a job and have a profession to where you go and give your time to someone else that will put a value on it, before they'll pay you, you have to give that time. You're never fully in control. And I learned that in August of 2009 when I was in a car accident on duty that ended my career. Instantaneously, I was not able to perform my duties anymore. I had to have spine surgeries. I had a brain injury. I went through a lot of loss, not being able to pay my bills, lost a house, went through a divorce of a marriage that was suffering already, and I got really depressed, guys. I ended up on prescription medication that said may cause suicidal tendencies. And I had 4 suicide attempts before this information was brought to me by some dear friends. You know, I saw it. I saw what taking care of our bodies with nutrition could do. And I saw a hope that there was something else for me to be able to do good in this world. And so I decided this was something I was going to give a shot. And I am so glad that I did, because what Dondee and I have created in our blended family, we have 4 kids between the 2 of us, 2 grandchildren. We're able to spend our time where, with whom, and doing what we want to do. And that's what we want to be able to share with you guys tonight. There's so many people that are looking for better in their lives, better family time, fun time, maybe travel time, better finances, and just overall a better future. So we're excited to be your guides tonight with sharing this Ultimate Biohacker's Guide on how you can take control of your own biology and build a leveraged income with LifeVantage. So let's get started.
Yeah. Well, let's start this story in the beginning. So as we shared with you, this is an amazing opportunity. It's a business opportunity, but let's just be honest, business around the world has changed. So let me give you a few examples here. Uber, what does Uber do? What are they famous for? They're a ride sharing, but all they really did was connect people that had a car and connect people with somebody who wanted to go somewhere but didn't want to take a cab. And using cell phone technology made that happen. So they connected people that wanted to get somewhere with people that had a car, and they became the #1 ride sharing service in the entire world. And they don't own a single car. Well, Airbnb did the same thing with lodging. They became the #1 lodging service in the world by connecting people that wanted to spend someplace other than their home, and they didn't want to stay in a hotel, with people that had an extra room in their house through the mobile device. The connectivity, and Airbnb has become the #1 lodging service in the world as a result, and they don't own a single hotel or hotel room. Well, Facebook and Amazon, they have changed the way the world operates, the way they talk interpersonally, and the way they shop. Facebook, literally 30% of the human race uses Facebook every day. And with Facebook Marketplace, they can connect with people that want to tell stories with people that want to hear stories. Connectivity, Facebook changed the world. And Amazon, they just connected people who want to buy stuff with people who want to sell stuff. And all of these platforms use this mobile device, this thing that connects people from around the world, capitalizing on connectivity. And when we said business has changed, we run our business from this, our global business. We just want you to think of places you can connect and with whom you can connect using this device. Maybe this is the opportunity for you.
Really. And it's all about connections, connecting people that want something with people that have something.
Yes.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to connect you with a bunch of information following the 6 different things down at the bottom of the screen that you can see right now to be able to help you understand what a good business opportunity is and that these things need to be in place before you decide to become part of it. So right now we're talking about trends and what's going on in the world and what people want. Next, we're going to be talking about products that we have to offer and the company that supplies those products, as well as the timing and system that is in place to help you be successful if you choose. And then the compensation plan that not only is very lucrative if you work this properly, but it promotes proper behaviors. So what if you could be a connector of information that everybody wants to those people that want it? We're talking about a new technology called Nutrigenomics. What it is the scientific study of the interaction of nutrition and genes, especially with regard to the prevention or treatment of disease. People want to be healthier more today than they ever have been. We're going to be sharing a lot of third-party validation with you, starting here on this page. As you can see, the Today Show and Fox News have been talking about nutrigenomics, and there's many more. The reason why this projected market is going to be well over $17 billion being spent here by the year 2023 is because people are sick and tired of being hijacked.
Yes. Hijacked is obviously a negative word, and we do it to ourselves voluntarily every single day. From the job choices that we have, people were able to make ends meet 10 years ago on one job. It doesn't work anymore with the world going to a part-time workforce. We're having to now make better choices to provide for our family, but it takes more time away from our calendar. And we now work 2, 3, 4 jobs to try to make ends meet, puts physical stress, emotional stress, financial stress on us, and we just make do with what we have. How about biochemically? If you just look at the environment, the things that we're hearing about the environment, toxins, look at the labels of the foods that you're eating or that you're storing in your refrigerator and your pantry. We're literally voluntarily toxifying ourselves every single day. And then all kinds of other things, cell phone technologies, 5G. I mean, you've heard all of these things. Well, now we have a more common sense approach, this biohacking approach. Now, you might not be familiar with the term biohacking, but I guarantee you're familiar with the practice. You're probably already doing it, taking control of your own biology, optimizing your genetic potential. And yes, I did say genetic potential. People with 23andme.com, ancestry.com, people more than ever are looking to optimize their genetic potential. And with this thing called nutrigenomics that Marci mentioned to you guys, which again is just the research of how nutrients and natural compounds affect your health, it's booming. People want to become the best version of themselves. We've got a quick video for you, about 3-minute video. Check this out on why we do what we do, who we are as a company, but more importantly, what the potential is around the world. Check this out.
LifeVantage began in a lab with a single powerful scientific discovery. A discovery that proved that people around us have more capacity, potential, and ability within them than we have been led to believe. At LifeVantage, we can no longer accept the limits of the human condition. So we began introducing the world to biohacking. The idea that you can be better today than you were yesterday. That you can take control of your own biology. That your health doesn't have to decline as you get older. You don't have to simply accept the hand you've been dealt. In just a few short years, LifeVantage has brought biohacking to the mainstream, shortening the gap between cutting-edge scientific research and every day in research labs around the world, we are learning how much more our bodies can do for us if we only flipped the right internal switches. So we're creating products that flip those switches. And we're doing it with a dedication to quality and safety and a different approach to selling those products. Sure, we could have gone the expected route, sold our products on big box shelves just like everyone else. In fact, at first we did just that. But we realized something. Our product sales were fueled by word of mouth and personal success stories, not marketing. So we stopped paying big bucks for it and started paying our customers for what they're already doing, which allowed us to eliminate the gamble of traditional advertising in favor of performance-based payouts. In process, we ended up turning biohacking into a movement, empowering women, minorities, and all entrepreneurs to break societal barriers and realize what they're capable of, fueled by the power of leveraging income. From 127 biohackers when we began to over 1 million in less than a decade. The movement has become a global phenomenon with no signs of slowing down. And our products aren't the only way we're investing in human potential. We're creating hardworking technology using AI, machine learning, and mobility to make it as easy to run a LifeVantage business as it is to take an Uber.
Welcome to the LifeVantage app.
Because of that first profound discovery, we are fiercely dedicated to helping others see what we have seen, to see the immense potential in those around us. It's an inspiring way to see the world. It's why the biohacker movement continues to grow at a blistering pace. It's why giving back to our communities is a fundamental core belief. It's why in a few short years, we have expanded into 15 countries and counting and grown from one groundbreaking nutrigenomic product to over 20. It's why we now have relationships with CEOs, sports teams, and influencers. It's why LifeVantage has grown from $3 million in revenue our first year to closing in on $250 million. And it's why we will never stop. Because to change the way the world sees, you can't merely settle for different. You have to be better and engineer a world of potential in the process.
I love the vision of this company. 2020 is bringing such big things because we are different. We are not like all the other supplement companies. We're not looking to supplement something that's deficient. We're a company that activates. We're activating survival genes that have just gone dormant and need to be woke up. We have products that we're going to be sharing with you that fit within all 6 of these different areas. We're going to be sharing products that fit in the anti-aging, skincare, hair care, pet care, energy, and weight loss arenas. Combined, these areas, there's over $600 billion already being spent, and I can bet that most of you are already spending a lot of money in all of these different areas.
So let's start this story literally at the beginning. When we started as a company over 15 years ago, Protandem NRF2 Synergizer was our first product to market and literally kicked down the doors of opportunity for our company in a grand fashion by being the first company ever to take 5 all-natural ingredients, place them together in the ingredients you can see at the bottom of your screen to literally have an impact on the human genome, where it lowers oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. Now, you might not be familiar with the term oxidative stress. It's literally how your body fights off the attacks of the oxygen that you're breathing. You've seen what happens to apples when you leave them out on the counter. Same thing happens to your cells, but your body fights back with the combination of these 5 plants, activating that process. Literally supports cellular health and repair. There's actually been a study on this. The US government, the National Institute on Aging, did a 10-year retrospective study on this finished product as it relates to the overall energy exchange via oxygen in mammals, and found that in mice, it extended life by 7%. 7% to a human being is another 5.5 to 6 years. How tremendous could that be for human potential? And the third-party endorsements, as you see at the bottom right of your screen, the NSF and the BSCG, Banned Substances Control Group, are the gold standard in this industry. So this is where the story started. But it didn't end there. It was all about research. Independent research done at universities like Harvard, the Ohio State University, Virginia Commonwealth, just to name a few. They spent their millions of dollars to study this finished product and how it relates to human health and publish those findings in journals like the Journal of Free Radical Biology and Medicine, Circulation, the Journal of the American Heart Association, just to name a few, In fact, you can research this on your own. Right in the middle of your screen, you see pubmed.gov. To date, there's 26 peer-reviewed and published studies on this finished product. But maybe science isn't your deal. Maybe you don't want to read the science. Maybe it bores you. Well, how about the media? It's been widely covered all over the world in media like NBC, the cover of the Wall Street Journal, the Today Show profiled it. ABC News did an entire broadcast, which Marci will talk about. PBS did a series called Health Quest, and Dr. Phil had Donny Osmond on his show, who came out with a blue bottle just like that, held it up, and in front of the world said, Dr. Phil, I found the fountain of youth. It's called Protandim. I take it every day, and it works. And because this is a business, intellectual property is incredibly important. You see at the bottom of your screen, we have 7 patents issued on this product to protect our business rights. And the story continues. 3 theories of aging are very prominent in science right now. We just talked about the theory of free radicals. The free radical theory of aging or oxidative stress, our Protandim NRF2 product dealt directly with that. Well, the other one is the theory of aging that has to do with mitochondria. Protandim NRF1 Synergizer, again, 5 all-natural ingredients, deals directly with this issue. By increasing cellular energy, by increasing cellular function, by giving our cells more energy. And the 5 ingredients you see at the bottom, the NSF and BSCG, again, approval, the third-party endorsements, unbelievable what this does for energy in human cells. And our most recent, the 3rd most prominent theory of aging that people are talking about is the sirtuin theory of aging, or cellular efficiency when it comes to metabolism and energy. Our NAD Synergizer Protandim formulation with 4 natural ingredients, as you can see, is boosting this like never before. The 3 of these Protandim products taken together, which we call the Tri-Synergizer, is having such a powerful effect on human physiology when we stack this together. So if you look at the bar graphs on your screen, the 2 in each of the 3 categories, the 2 to the left are the product taken by itself. So NRF2, NRF1, and NAD are Protandim products taken by themselves. But in each example, the two bar graphs to the right are what happens when you take the products together. The Tri-Synergizer effect, unbelievable what's happening, raising eyebrows in the scientific community and research community around the world. And we're the first to market as a company with a product line that deals directly with products, all natural products, that deal directly with the 3 theories of aging.
Yes.
And ProBio. You are what you eat, right? Well, only if you can digest and absorb what you eat. Probiotics have become very, very popular, and for good reasons. Putting new bacteria, better bacteria, the right bacteria into your digestive system or your microbiome sets up the state of awesome metabolism, awesome energy, awesome digestion, and as a result, awesome you. Well, we understand about probiotics. We just took it and re-engineered it. We asked, how can we get the majority of the bacteria past the digestive enzymes and the acid in the stomach? We made it round and put a coating on it called Wellmune. Unbelievable. BioTract with Wellmune to protect the bacteria from your digestive system and the acid in it, to get 60% of the contents down into your lower intestine, which is 15 times what the best-selling products out there are doing currently. So this is just probiotics reformulated and re-engineered. But Omega Plus, oh my goodness, we all have a brain, and all of our brains require free fatty acids. So now this is fish oil. I'm going to tell you that up front. Maybe some of you are already going, uh-oh. I remember the last time I took fish oil, and so did your neighbor, because of the offensive fish oil burps. We understand it's an issue, right? So we just say, why don't we just take the most pristine fish in the most pristine water so we don't have to process the mercury out, add essential oil of lemon so there is no fishy taste. Even if you do burp, you're burping up citrus lemon, not fish oil, and so nobody around you is going to get offended. And balance the proper EPA and DHA formula in that and make it so it's boat to bottle purity. We literally have boat to bottle purity where the lot number, you can trace it to where exactly on the planet this fish was harvested, how it was utilized, and the best product for you comes as a result. So unbelievable Omega Plus product here.
Yes. All right, guys. So now you know those activating products that can get your body functioning at a higher level. Now, how about those goals that we have for looking, feeling, and performing better? Our Physique Smart Weight Management System are great supporting actors to help you accomplish all of your goals in this area. Starting with Physique Prebiotic. This is actually food for the probio that Dondee just spoke about. This is going to help you feel less hungry while creating the proper environment for your prebio to work exactly the way that it needs to, helping to maintain your balanced blood sugar levels. The second actor here is Physique Fat Burn. This is one of my favorites. This is actually going to be your battle buddy going against the visceral fat or that difficult, hard to get to fat. It's the unhealthy fat that really likes to go in there and hug those internal organs and cause diseases. This is going to help you feel more energized because you're going to be using this fat throughout the day as energy supporting your weight management goals. Now, because you're fighting the fat, you also need to make sure that you're supporting your lean muscle mass. So player number 3 here is Physique Protein Powder. This product is BSCG approved. It has 18 grams of protein per serving to help you feel full longer, and it has less than 1 gram of sugar per serving, while it's actually promoting more lean muscle mass growth. Super exciting program to help you accomplish all your goals in 2020. Moving into the ultimate stack. These are all of the products that we've just spoken about other than the protein powder and fat burn, packaged together because it's going to take care of all of your body's systems. So if you're serious about your health, this stack is for you. It's going to help you from gut to brain, energy to mood, and even motivation accomplish everything that you would like to with optimal health. This stack also comes with free shipping. Axio Smart Energy. This is not just an energy drink. This is brain food. I love this stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like right now I've got water in here, but I've got Axio on the brain every single day. Seriously, because I'm looking for that improved mental endurance, mental acuity, concentration, and how about memory retention? How about reducing mental fatigue and brain fog and increasing a positive mood? How many of us don't need that? It's also a very clean formulation with low calorie, low carb, vegan, as well as BSCG approved, free of all those things we don't want, as in artificial colors, artificial flavors, sweeteners. There's no added sugars. It's GMO free and gluten free. Plus you can get decaf and caffeinated options. So great for everybody. Love this stuff. True Science. This is all about beauty, guys. And I say guys because it's for the guys too, all right? This is our True Science skincare regimen. It's a 4-part system. There is no other system like this in the world because this is NRF2 activated. This is going to activate your skin's ability to take care of itself at a higher level, protecting it against the environmental assaults. As you can see here, the 4-part system is going to also mitigate the visible effects of skin damage caused by the sun, helping you have younger looking skin, smoother skin, more luminous and hydrated skin. Plus, if you've ever heard of the Think Dirty Shop Clean app, they rate us a number 2, which is super clean for you because everything that goes on your skin also is absorbed and goes into your blood flow, but it's also green for the environment. So great skincare regimen. Plus, we moved into hair care. True Science is a brand name now, and this system is a 3-part system that focuses on scalp health. It's actually a Silver Stevie Award winner in 2019 and has won Best Scalp Treatment by the Think Dirty app. All of these products range 1 and 2. So if you want less hair breakage, increase in hair shine, increase in hair volume, reduction in scalp dryness, and reduction in hair frizz or damage, you must get that True Science hair care system in your shopping cart today. Now, our final product in our catalog. This is one of our most important for those of us that have 4-legged family members, dogs, right? So this is the dog formulation of Protandim NRF2. So it's going to fight that damage inside of their cells, just like it does for humans. And remember, that product is shown to extend life. It's also going to help them have a shinier coat, increase their playfulness, more energy. How about better joint, hearing, and eyesight? This is the only product on the market that is shown to reduce oxidative stress, for dogs using NRF2 activation. So all of these products have got us super excited. So where did we start? LifeVantage has actually been around and had products sold since 2003. We started on store shelves like GNC, Rite Aid, High Health, and even some online venues. But we didn't sell very much because people didn't understand the technology until an ABC Primetime investigative report aired in 2005 that showed what we have is real and it works. It's amazing. After that piece was broadcasted, we actually had about $5 million in orders almost overnight. Unfortunately, we weren't able to fulfill them all because we didn't have the capacity to produce that much. But what did happen is we started getting phone calls from different scientists and researchers around the world that wanted to use our finished product, Protandim NRF2, in their research because they knew what oxidative stress was. That's where all of that research that Dondee showed you that you can find at pubmed.gov got started. It's just the beginning. But we knew we had to find a way to get this product into more people's hands. So we decided that we needed to move from retail into network marketing or word of mouth marketing, because that's where people, trust the most, right? Is their friends and their families. We did that in 2009 and have not looked back. We just finished our most profitable year yet at our 10-year mark, which is really exciting. And you can go check all of this out because we are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Our ticker is LFVN, performing so well that NASDAQ has actually invited us to ring the bell January 9th for the closing bell, just coming up in like 10 days. We're so excited about that. One of our amazing corporate leadership members will be ringing that bell. Just combined together, the top 3 or 4 have well over 100 plus years of experience in taking network marketing companies about our size and taking them into the $1 billion mark. So we're super excited about 2020 and beyond. These are the countries that we're currently working in. The top 2 rows are open for business. So people can be distributors if they live in these countries or have citizenship in these countries, meaning they can start building a leveraged income, sharing this information on these nutrigenomic products, helping people become biohackers. The bottom row of flags is the countries that we can have people order our products from a distributor that's working in the top 2 rows of flags and have the product shipped directly to their doors from LifeVantage. So it's quick and easy checkout, shipped from the company, and they can become biohackers in countries that were not even open for active distributors yet. Global expansion is exciting to be part of, but it's all part of this proven system, the system that I personally knew needed to be in place because I had never done network marketing before. So I knew that I needed to find a company that would have people that had already done what needed to be done to get what I wanted and a system to help me follow to be successful. I had always had this goal, this dream. I wanted to have that laptop lifestyle. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You've seen it on social media where people take a picture of their feet with the background of either the beach or a pool, and you can see their laptop, and they said, "My office for the day, I wish you were here," right? I wanted that. But what I found with this company is I can have something better. I can actually have a cell phone lifestyle, meaning anywhere that my phone can go that has cell service or Wi-Fi, I can be building my LifeVantage business internationally. Can you say freedom? Combined with the LifeVantage app, I can be sharing with people around the world in those countries that we're open with. So we have all kinds of technology to help you build a business, but you're in business for yourself, but you'll always have a team of support to help you be successful. We all have regional and corporate trainings that are planned throughout the year to help you become a professional, to learn the things that you need to know and the skills that you need to be able to perform to be successful. And you can continue growing because this is an earn while you learn opportunity. And keep in mind, you get to take control on your terms. So continuing with this system, I love our website, and they're actually getting ready to upgrade it. It's going to be even more personal to each one of you. So with this system, you get this free replicated website. Every distributor does, and they've taken it a step further. You can actually have simple, easy checkout for your customers. You share information on our products through this website, and they say, hey, I'd really like to get started on this and this. You fill up a shopping cart for them specific to what they told you they wanted. You copy the link and send it over to them, and all they have to do is put in their personal information, payment information, and check out. And voila, You've grown your volume. You've built a business using technology. But how about you make it one step easier for them? You use the LifeVantage app. You already have their personal information in here. You build that personal shopping cart for them and share the link. Their personal information is already auto-populated. All they need to do is put in payment information, hit checkout, and boom.
Boom.
You've got a new business partner or a new customer in your business. So let's talk about network marketing facts, because sometimes we hear things like nobody makes money in network marketing, or it's only the people at the top make all the money, or I tried that thing and nobody helped me. So we're going to talk about the nobody makes money in network marketing here on this slide, talking global billions of dollars yearly. In 2011, $158 billion was spent on network marketing products or services from a network marketer that shared the information. In 2017, that jumped up to $189 billion being spent. New numbers should be coming out at the end of 2019, moving into 2020. Why this is so significant is because on average, companies pay out 40% of every single dollar to the network marketers or distributors that shared the information on those products or services. So 40% of $189 billion is a lot of money that was made by network marketers in 2017.
But this really comes down to the timing for you. And we just have to ask a couple questions. Do people around the world want better health? Yes or yes. And do people around the world want more financial solvency? Yes or yes. Well, that's really what we deal with here at LifeVantage. Those are the two problems that we're solving. So it's now a supply and demand issue. So the question is timing. Is it the right timing for you? Is it the right timing for the world? Well, more people want better health and finances than ever before. So I would say there the timing is yes. The question is it the right timing for you?
Right.
So let's look at the two curves that you see on the screen. The red one is what is called the diffusion of innovation, or better said, how people deal with change. Most people don't like it. We're creatures of habit. So if you look at the bottom left, the innovators, that's the 2.5% of the crazy people who love change. The people that stand in line a few days before the new anything comes out, the new Xbox, the new PS4, the new iWatch, the Apple Watch, the new iPhone, whatever it is, they're the people that want to be first, but they're only 2.5%. Most people are like me and probably like you. I'll just use the iPhone as an example. When I had my BlackBerry and I was perfectly happy with it, and these crazy people were camping out in line to get their iPhones, I was like, yeah, okay. I'll see how they do. We'll see how that phone performs. And I want someone else to have an experience before I'm going to jump in. And I go a step beyond that. I want someone else's opinion, yes, but I want to see what the experts are saying. I want to read some articles. I want to see some business reports. I'm more of not an early adopter, which are 13.5% of people that want someone else to have an experience first. I was the early majority. I went and got my iPhone when it was the iPhone 5. 4 generations of people had to have an experience, and I had to read all kinds of business journals that were saying it was great while my BlackBerry was going. So my iPhone 5, I jumped on board as an early majority. Why do I even share that kind of an experience or that kind of explanation to you? Because most people, if they can find what they're looking for and they get enough information and they watch someone else have an experience and they get some expert information, they will eventually join you. That's what this red curve really says. Now the blue curve, that's the business life cycle. It's called the business S-curve, was popularized by an economist by the name of Peter Drucker. If you look at the bottom left on that, it's when the company comes out, there's high risk, low benefit, but there's potential. How do you know? How do you screen through that? The first 10 years are critical. 95% of companies don't make it past their first 10 years. We just had our 10th year and it was our best year ever. And the two things we provide are solutions financially and solutions from a health perspective. So the question is about you. Do you want to capitalize on this thing called momentum? Because if you see where our company logo is and the word early, that's where we are. We already got through the 10 years. We already know that people want what we have. The question is, can they find it? And that's where your opportunity comes in. If you will grab this information and share it with other people, you can and will capitalize on the momentum phase where 80% of money is made and 80% of the commissions are paid to you when you get involved. But How do we get involved? We call it fast tracking with a pack. Low startup, massive opportunity. So for most people that are interested in building a business, they choose the option in the middle that you see called the Platinum Pack. $1,250. Investment for almost $2,000 of products.
Wow.
All of our products comes also with a ticket to our next regional corporate event where you get training on how to build a business, because buying a business is one thing. Knowing how to run and operate that business is something altogether different, and you can't take a class on how to build a network marketing business in college. So we give that class to you with a free ticket when you join us. I want you to pay attention to the assets. These are the things that most people don't consider, but it's really the value of the business that you get involved with. The company, the corporate structure, the hundreds of years of experience, like Marci said, the production facilities, so you're not whipping up your own products, the quality control to make sure that every product that leaves our facilities is top-notch and meets all standards. Shipping, you're not doing home deliveries. Customer service, you're not answering questions. We have an entire department for that. Website, IT to make it look amazing. Not only your website, the self-replicating website, also the app. And we take care of advertising, marketing, legal and compliance, accounting, events and promotion, all taken care of with this $1,250 investment. It all comes with it. It's called fast tracking with a pack. That's where most people join us. The next part about this is, how do I make money? Show me the money. Well, if you've been paying attention, the people that are interested in the products, the benefits of the products, share the information and allow them to become your network of consumers. How about the people that are looking for another stream of income? Share this information with them and allow them to become your network of distributors. We build our business by sharing information, allowing people to join us. Well, we get paid two ways. Weekly, which most of you are familiar with. You have a job, you put in some hours, you get paid weekly. With this business, you give some information, people join you, you get paid weekly. We have Smart Start bonuses, launch bonuses to help you become profitable as soon as possible, because profits are better than wages. But the magic in this business model is the monthly model. They're leveraged income, our royalty commissions. We have generational matches, because remember what Marci said? People are hesitant to join this business because I tried that, nobody helped me. Our generational matching bonuses are made specifically for people that have had that previous experience and didn't like it. We incentivize people to continue working with one another so that they do, and we don't ever have to worry about that issue. Elite pool, so people can make big money, and not just the people at the top. I'll show you on the next slide. We share 4% of global revenue with the top leaders in this business every single month to help them get paid, and paid handsomely. We have rank bonuses too, and one of the coolest things we do is our My Life Venture program. We give away $25,000 gifts for free just for people that are building their businesses. How about like branded Jeeps like you see there? Maybe Jeeps aren't your deal then. How about a $25,000 check? Or how about 2 Rolexes or one $25,000 Rolex? How about a couple of Harleys or one $25,000 Harley? How about a couple jet skis? Or how about a Polaris slingshot? Or again, you can always default back to the 25 grand cash just as a thank you for building your business. But how do we get involved, and how far can we take this? Really, you can take this as far as you'd like, because as Marci previously said, we are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. So the document you're looking at right now is of public record, down to the dollar of how our people get paid. Please look at the third column from left to right, monthly average. This is the monthly average income that people in our company are making right now, from our distributors all the way to the executive master pro 10s. Let's just pick a number that could bless the average American family. Let's pick our pro 3, the first column you see there in blue. $636 per month working part-time. And your average person can do this in a year or less. What would $636 a month or $7,600 a year do for the American family on average? Would take away a lot of financial stress. Well, let's take it another step. Look at the next blue line there. $2,922 a month for our Premier Pro 5, or an extra $35,000 a year. Most people accomplish this in 2 years or less. Again, part-time, following that system that Marci talked about. If you do what people have gone before you have done, you'll have the same results in less than 2 years. What could your family do with an extra $35,000 per year? Marci and I have been able to build a Pro 9 business in the last 10 years and almost 9 years respectively, what could that do? But remember what Marci said also, only the people at the top make the money in network marketing. Look at the second column from your right, total annual payout. And look at the numbers in the middle, 8 million, 11 million, 8 million, 6 million, 7 million goes to the people in the middle of our ranks. So yeah, the people at the top make good money, but not as much as the people in the middle, because we shouldn't have to be super skilled to be able to do this. We should be able to come in and get a team support, following a system, and have predictable results. And there you go. The proof is in the numbers.
Yes. So if you're looking for better in your life, or just need to come up with a good plan for a pension, there's two different options that you have available to you now. There's the traditional plan that we've all been taught from the beginning of time, right? Go to school, get a job or a career, work 40 to 50 hours on average every single week or more for a minimum of 40 to 50 years, earning a living so that hopefully you'll have some time to live your life at the end of it, right? After you've helped somebody else build their dream. Well, now there's a lifeline with LifeVantage. This is an option that's new to you. All that's different is making one additional decision. After you've gotten that job and you're paying your bills, decide, I want leveraged income.
Right.
I want to earn while I learn, because there's a system in place with a group of people that have already shown success. Decide that you're going to commit to 5, maybe even 10 years from this point today. What a great day to make this decision, to be able to do something different, building a leveraged income, because you picked a number on that previous slide. I know you did. Everybody does when they see those numbers. What if you could accomplish that in the next 10 years? Working with a team of people, earning while you're learning, so that at the end of that 10 years time, you've got that income on a monthly basis to be able to have whatever you want, wherever you want to be, with the people that you love, right? For the rest of your life, living life, because you've built your dream and you've created a legacy. But just keep in mind, never depend on a single income stream. My story is a perfect example of that. After my accident, mine stopped and I didn't have another option. Make sure that you also understand that you need to make an investment of time, effort, energy, and financially to get started on that journey of additional income. But why not do it with a company that believes this? This is not just about the individual. We want to help every individual, but we want to leave a world legacy. We want to leave a LifeVantage legacy. This is just some of the organizations that we've partnered with over the past 10 years, making this world a better place. Currently, we're partnered with Families Helping Families, where we earn the money, donate the money, and then go down at the end of the year to build homes for families in Puerto Penasco, Mexico, that would never have their own home. As a matter of fact, there's probably about 300 to 400 distributors there now. They just finished building an additional 5 or 6 homes as part of our partnership with Families Helping Families. If you've ever wanted to be part of something bigger than yourself, this just may be your solution. Seriously. Guys, and why not do it with a company like LifeVantage? Thank you so much for spending this time with us tonight. We are so thankful for every single one of you. We're excited for the next year, the next decade. Make sure that you thank the person that invited you to see this information and let them know. Be honest with them. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you see yourself? 0, it's not for you at all. That's okay. It's not for everybody. But I'll bet that you thought of at least 1, maybe even 2 people that need to see this information. Please pass their information along to the person that invited you to see it. But then on the other hand, maybe you're a 1 and you want to get started with product immediately. Start your biohacking journey so that you can see what your optimal self actually looks like. Or on the other side, 10, absolutely you want to become a biohacker and you want to get your business started right now. Just get with the person that invited you to see this information. Let them know where you stand. They can help you get your shopping cart set up or invite you to become a business partner and get started earning while you learn with LifeVantage. We are so thankful for every single one of you. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and we look forward to the future with each of you.
Absolutely. And as we're ending this decade, if this decade is ending the way your last decade ended, it's probably because you didn't make any changes. But if you want the next decade to be different than the one we're concluding now, you got to make some changes. And maybe this isn't for you, but maybe you know somebody this would be perfect for. And you could be the bridge, the catalyst to help that reality of that family or that person be very different in the coming decade than it was in the last, and literally set them free financially or have them give the ability to take back their own health. So if it's not for you, please share it with somebody who may be praying for something that you just saw.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for attending tonight. We hope you got some great information. Get back to the person who sent you here and let them know what your choice is. Have a wonderful night, guys. Happy New Year.